Hey Libra, hey Leo, I'm here to do a reading between your energy and see what's going on. If you are new, don't know how you found this channel, but welcome. If you stay, you stay. If you got to go away and it's too much for you, then thanks for checking me out. You'll have to go away. I look at criminal activity and it could save your life. It could really help your child or niece or nephew, or you may be an innocent bystander. You could be in the middle of this and be the criminal. I don't know. If you fell down, you have your soul, and you're willing to get up, I would encourage you to freaking get up. Otherwise, you ain't going to like me. I'm going to be very sharp because I feel energy and I won't hold back. I'm appalled at government right now. For the last couple of days, I've just been very appalled with our leadership. That I don't even. They've been decapitated from being called leadership to me. Until I see otherwise, it's just not going to work out for me to have any honor for them. They do nothing. They do nothing. They're all getting great big paychecks for hurting people. That's absolutely wrong. But anyway, I talk about stuff that a lot of people may not. I let the Most High God, the great creator of all things, I ask in his hand and his hand alone. And he is magnificent, and he deserves to be feared and revered. You got people in this earth realm set up in high places, and they demand for you to fear them. I don't fear them at all. I fear the Most High God, okay? Until I see otherwise, then they will be honored, okay? To understand that you are honoring my God, and then you deserve to be honored because you know where you came from there. Otherwise, you're nothing to me. I don't care if you're the president. I don't care if you're a king or a queen somewhere. I don't care what you are in any kind of organization. If you're not going to give thanks for the breath that the God of heaven put in you, you are nothing to me, and I don't respect you at all. Hold you accountable, do upright things in the earth, folks. We all should hold each other accountable. All right, so either get up and do what's right or get off my channel because you're just not welcomed here. All right, let's see what's going on between your energy. Oh, Most High, the great and the terrible, Yehovah Elohim, I appreciate you. Let it never be said that Shannon Hensley didn't love you with all her heart. I'm here to do your work, Father God, and your work alone. Come up in here and begin to speak what is between the Leo-Libra energy. We have the Emperor coming out. Some type of head shift just came out between the Capricorn and Gemini reading that I did. And there's some boss, some father figure, some husband, some warish thing could be out here. It could be a tyrant for other people. Backstabbing nonsense has been out here. Yes, it has. There's actually a murder somewhere. Headship. This is the head, the man, the boss, chief. Are ya? Let's see it. Let's see it. Please, let's see it. See what you made out of. Something being spread out here, then something's being spread out here. I guess it's being spread. Look, most like God spread some stuff around because it needs to be spread around. Truth needs to come out about some stuff. People need to look at some stuff for what it is, man. Anyway, something backstabbing has been here, and somebody is getting a judgment on them. It's exactly what it's showing. This is the dowel at the door, and the D and the R could be a doctor as well. Something red could be here. The ride is also here, and somebody did take a trip somewhere, and there was a backstabbing ordeal that was connected with that stuff because it was very much being addressed just a second ago. Something about circling around something could be here, or taking a flight. I know that we have the R and the D is red, but we also have the word white actually also goes back to this combination. Oh, excuse me. I'm looking at something different here. Well, if that's prevalent, it's prevalent. I don't believe that I said that for no reason. I just heard a white supremacist. That came out recently. Get off my freaking channel, you freakazoid. You're such an idiot. You ain't nothing. Your skin color's poop if you think you white and supreme. Whatever that's about. It's crazy. We do have a pentacle coming out here. There was something around a birth or something like that just came out as well. And Actually, this word is white out here. It is. This word does go to something white or a white generation or something like that. But I am hearing white supremacists, and some people think that they're all that. We have black supremacists, white supremacists. I don't care who you are. God looks at our heart, man. Whatever this is, there was a contract around this murder out here. There was. Okay, there's 19 swords coming out. Somebody lost their head, something like that. Somebody holding their head. They're anxious. Then somebody's anxious out here, I guess. Because they know they got to face something, or they won't face it, or whatever's taking place with this pregnancy. Somebody was taken out and got murdered for it, for some cases, whatever that was about. Somebody's also got a contract to kill somebody for a molestation out here as well. Anyway, vengeance is the Most High. But anyway, if you touch somebody's kid, man, I don't know what to tell you about that. That's somebody's baby. You don't touch children. Filth is so. You're just filth. You're void of any kind of I don't know, brain on the inside. What else you want to bring out here, please? The Three of Pentacles. There were third parties out here attached to some stuff, or is. There's 19 swords. You're dealing with somebody very mental out here, folks. Somebody is. They're very anxious around where this is with headship, because something is spreading out here. I guess something's spreading. If there was a sexual situation, because this go back to your genitals here, and some type of headship had some, obviously if somebody did get pregnant, there was some type of a spreading of something very physical with that pentacle being here with the sexual matter, then something's out here with that energy coming through my spirit that way. What is this pentacle here for between Leo and Libra? What is this here for? This one wants to also come out. Well, a loyalty situation was here, and there was a bunch of money around some stuff. I just did that other reading for Gemini and Capricorn, and we do have Earth energy here. And 2 runes came out of the bag that do go back to assets and money and things like that. And it also had a meaning of loyalty. And this is a commitment with the Ten of Pentacles, whether it was a work commitment or a commitment with a relationship. Something has happened out here around some loyalty situation. Somebody got stabbed in the back on some matter, just in general. There were secrets out here attached to some stuff. Well, there were secrets and there were secrets. It crushed somebody really bad out here in a really big way. Okay? And it's emotional out here with this energy. Somebody's home was here because the moon goes back to your home. Somebody's mother or children when the home comes out. But your soulmates also. There was some type of unity around something between your energy. But a 10 is an ending to something. So something is being judged that I do see between your energy. All right? Whatever that is, whether it's going to make you jump for joy or be in your mind, somebody's getting judged. There's a third party, though, attached to y'all stuff. Somebody may need to go to the doctor. Since the D and the R is here for a doctor as well. So, the dog. I just had a dog pack that just came out. And like people, there's a whore out here. When the dog comes out, it goes back to prostitution. It can male or female. It really can take back to a male prostitute, but it's still prostitution. There's a perversion when a dog comes out, folks. It goes back to same-sex stuff, and somebody had some same-sex at work for some of you all, and the emperor represents somebody's counterpart, all right? Whether it was the mother that did something and something was out here with whatever that was, there was a perversion around something. This is also a friend card. And the rune that I was just describing that came out that had the assets and the money and the loyalty also was connected with the friend and a marriage. So it is still showing up out here with all the cards and the connection. And so whatever's taking place, there was a dog pack. Then I'm hearing an orgy or swinger or something like that. I'm hearing an orgy. Something's taking place in somebody's bed with an orgy. Last week when I was reading, there was something about a threesome that went down somewhere. We have third parties out here. So whatever it was, and whoever backstabbed, and there was some type of contract around that ordeal. It brought war. Okay? It brought some type of war. Somebody got murdered out of a situation, folks. But there's also some good news coming out of this, because this card has a meaning of good news, but it is a friend card, and perversion and control freak issues could be out here with the dog. It's also a protection card as well, so whatever it represents for you, all that can be traced back to a dog. But if somebody is taking a literal dog pack to go sniff out something, this card was just in that Gemini Capricorn reading. Then a dog pack maybe trying to sniff out where somebody was buried, or whatever's taking place somewhere. What else you want to bring out between Leo and Libra? I just heard 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. And I've heard that before a long time ago. We dealing with a murderer out here, a really bad murderer. Somebody could be very bitter. Obviously, somebody is with the Emperor. When the star comes out in the reverse in the tarot, it represents bitterness. So obviously, something's happened out here. Somebody got third party going on with the contract out here. And anyway, something could be very well known with the stars. This is using your intuition, or it's exposure of something, or this judgment's going to be like blown up in a really big way. Somebody could be known in the public eye in a really big way as well with those stars coming out. That may be why they're in their head, because they're connected with something that was out here that was horrific and backstabbing in a loyalty situation. Yeah, the grave is out here behind closed doors with the key. The key is there's clues out here for somebody to something that's going on, is what the key card represents. There's definitely a death matter out here, because it was an outright murder, people. It was just an outright freaking murder. Somebody blood guilty. It's already come out today, and yes, there's a bunch of people involved in the nonsense. This is talk about a pack of dogs. There's a big fat perversion somewhere. Okay, whoever the lady is, for some of y'all, she could be the person who died. For some of you all, she could be behind this. She could be the prostitute, or the other woman, or the person that got pregnant. She could be the loyal one. She could have been the crazy, or she could have got her head on straight. I don't know. She tells you use your intuition like the moon when she comes out. This is also an intuition card with the stars, so something about having to use your intuition here, because there are some clues out here to somebody. There's something about the head area specific. This is the head of something in the Hebraic language, and the Emperor would also go back to that, and somebody's holding their head area here. And whatever's taken, if that was a shooting in the head, or I don't know what that means for you, but there's something about somebody's literal head. And when I read for the Aquarian connection reading, it may have been with Aquarius and Leo last week or a couple days ago. There was great big stuff about somebody's head was there. Whatever that means, it's also showing itself to be again. So the letter, the communication, something has been recorded, written down, maybe even forged for some cases, because we have that pentacle here that also can represent a very physical letter is out here attached to some type of piece of mail. A document was around something out here. Marriages, birth certificates as well. The fish wants to jump out here. And then groups go back to the garden, support groups, or somebody public is here in this reading. Somebody public is here. This is a public person card as well. The stars, somebody's known out here. Even if it's just in your community, somebody's known. If something is known around a death matter out here, though. Give me some words. The mob. Okay, well, there's groups. Body of water. Okay, well, somebody's decaying by water here, folks. So there was a contract to go murder somebody. Is that okay, folks? Answer the question. Is that okay? Is it okay that, well, I'm going to take a hit out on you, And when God himself says vengeance is mine, I mean, obviously you're going to do what you're going to do, right? And you don't care about your soul, and you can take vengeance in your own hands. Fine, you are. Then you're going to start a war, and other people are going to get up, and they're going to war back, and they're going to ask God, what do I do about this? Because they started something. What do I do? And then, so whatever, it's got to happen. It's going to have to happen, right? Okay, yeah, it's going to have to happen. You reap what you freaking sow, man. Somebody was hit off with the mob. And there's a perversion out here that was attached to the nonsense, a vice and a moral fault. Okay, well, there's a lot of people involved in the nonsense. Somebody talented is here. Okay, again, somebody's known out here, attached to some things that were around a matter. Somebody did something behind closed doors in a very perverted way somewhere with a third party. Okay, attached to whatever that letter was attached to, or why the mob came out here. Or it caused some mobbish thing to happen because of what they did with that recorded evidence or paperwork or whatever, the money that was attached to it, because there was something of value around why they did what they did. It's what it's showing out here if we pick this apart. The Most High says there's gonna be justice for this thing out here, and he's standing up now to take control of it. Well, thank you, Yola. Some people better watch out. You just don't get to go up in here and do some nonsense, and then when somebody get up in here and say, okay, like I just said, think that you go. There's nonsense out here going on. Okay. Somebody's into pagan worship. Okay, that kept coming out yesterday. There was child sacrificing going on. You are the most disgusting. No wonder you're sitting here holding your head. Your brain sick. Your brain sick. Something connected with, maybe something's inside of a storage building. Maybe you work for a storage building place. I don't know. Something. There's a boss figure here. Whatever that is. Something is inside of it. I don't know. A storage building is here connected to something going on out here. Malice and revenge and vengeance is YHVH'S. Okay. Who started it, folks? Who started it? Why does it even exist? Who started the nonsense? There's a vice and a moral fault because somebody got some crazy on them. Why did you touch somebody you shouldn't have touched in the first freaking place? A strong authority and a boss in an organization is out here. It's out here. It's out here, but those cards. Yeah, I guess so. Somebody in leadership. Okay, we got leadership out here. They have a mental problem. They have mental problems. Okay, and today and yesterday, I had that other card that said somebody got split personalities and beware. And they're at the top. And that is not all right. That's dangerous. And we got somebody sitting up in a really high place. And they're crazy, folks. And they're freaking crazy. They sit here and they murdered somebody and nobody's doing nothing about the dang thing. And they're in leadership. They're in the head of the FBI and they're sitting here doing murders. No, absolutely not. This better get taken care of. Something happened because somebody wanted somebody to work with them. And so I guess somebody went crazy over some stupidness. Something was around some secret kiss. Well, there was a perversion around whatever that was. Whatever that was connected to, caused some nonsense out here. It caused a murder and crazy, and somebody went nuts and their heads all twisted on wrong, and they hired the mob, and they did some crazy something just nuts. But what a shame that our headship has gone to hell in a handbasket, man. Like I said, they be decapitated here on this camera. They perverted out here, man. Most High's judging. It's a shameful freaking thing. It's a shameful freaking thing, man. Yeah, there is going to be justice. Most High says he's getting up. He's going to have to say, get out of the way. Just get out of the way. I planted you there, headship, to do honorable things in my earth. And now people are mourning and dying and things are crazy under your rulership and you're hiring people for money. And that's a disgrace to the Most High God. Get out of the way, he says. You're being judged right at the top. There's going to be justice for this. And then we have the sun is coming out here. Okay, I also take you back to government as well. That is a forcible over that. Somebody getting judged out here. Somebody in headship getting judged out here. Okay, that's just all she wrote. Done with it.